All right, second graders, today we're going to be painting our clay lily pads. We just spent some time on the smartboard looking at the color wheel, so you know that colors next to each other are going to mix really well for this project, and that white is going to make any color lighter. Here is my finished lily pad. When you are painting today, we have to remember that this is a form, so it has an inside. It has that top zigzag or bumpy edge. It has the side of the pinch pot, the top of the lily pad, the side of the lily pad, and it is your choice if you'd like to paint that bottom. You do not have to. I know this is silly, but I don't have an example to paint as a lily pad. I am going to paint the back of this clay piece just to show you some tricks on getting in those textures and to show you how to mix those colors on your clay. So, your colors of paint are fairly nice and clean. We want to keep them that way. That means we're going to be washing our brush really well. I'm going to start with my big brush, and I am going to get some green paint on there, quite a bit. Your clay is really dry, and that means that it's going to just soak up this paint. So when I'm painting this clay back and forth, I'm getting most of the textures. Now I'm starting to miss them. I could try moving my brush in a circle. I could try dabbing it and dotting it. I could also try to get some more paint because I think I'm running out. If you want to mix colors today, wash your brush. What could I mix with green? I think some of you are probably saying this in your head. Yellow would be the perfect color. I am washing my brush on the side right here, making sure it's getting really clean. I am rubbing it on the edge. I also like to squeeze out that extra water, or you want to grab a paper towel today to dry your brush. That works really well too. I'm going to get some yellow, and this green is still a little bit wet, so my yellow mixes in there and makes a nice light green. You could also use white. I'm going to go ahead and use this little brush because it's clean already. The white on the green is going to make a nice mintier green. You could even mix white in with the yellow and green to get a different type. I know this is silly, but you could also even use blue on your lily pad. Not all blue, but a little bit of blue mixed in with green makes it just a little bit darker and not getting it black if we'd use that. So blue, green, yellow, white, mix two or mix a bunch. All right, moving on, we're going to go ahead and look at those purple colors, how to get those. I think some of you probably are already guessing this. You can mix purple and white. You could use just purple today. So if I grab that purple, painting it back and forth, circles, dabs, with a clean brush, I'm going to pick a different color. I am really wiping this on the paper towel today. That seems to be working better for me. I can get a nice lilac, which is a light purple. Some kids have even chosen to mix a little bit of red in there in the past. Definitely your preference. You can pick whatever color you'd like. That inside of the lily pad, in my example, has a lot of yellow and a little bit of red in there as well. The important things to think about when you're painting your clay today are mixing colors and getting all of those surfaces. The edge, the top, the side, the zigzag, the inside. This is a little piece of clay, but you have a lot of surfaces, so take your time. I did not mention that I am working on a messy mat. So at the end today, when you are all finished, you'll need to bring your clay to the spot Mrs. Cleary has set aside. You will need to put your dirty brushes in the cup at Mrs. Cleary's table. And then, if your messy mat is dirty, you will need to get a rag from the sink to wipe it. Okay, those are your responsibilities. And that is our clay lily pad.